I got my backpack on because I'm getting ready to jump on the flight. And I was having a conversation with someone, and I was actually speaking about one of the greatest deliverance that I've ever experienced in my life. And do you know one of the greatest things that you could ever do in your life is being delivered from people? I died. I really did. I died a long time ago. Sandra, hey baby. I died, I would say, about 15 years ago. And the death that I experienced was dying of myself. But I died when I got delivered from people. One of the greatest deliverance that you could get in your life is being delivered from people. You have to do it, because if you allow people's opinions and views of you to cripple your very existence, this is what you'll do. You'll live for them and their opinions and pleasing them, when all you got to do is get to this place of I don't give a care, or in some people will say damn. To be damned means to be bound for life. And I refuse to be bound by people's opinions of me and live a lifestyle customary to what they think I should live. The headache that people get in life is being in a place where they're trying to impress people. I died from that. I got delivered from impressing people when I realized that people, as Will Smith said, will buy houses and drive cars they can't afford and build houses they can't afford just to impress a bunch of people that don't even like you. I'm done doing that. A headache that half of America is having is trying to live a certain lifestyle, trying to impress family members. I don't do that. What you see is what you get. And if you can't get it, then you don't got to receive it. That headache could be cut down. The stress of life can be cut down, Rita Waver. It can be cut down if you could just understand that I ain't got to impress a bunch of folks. I'm done impressing my family. I'm done trying to live this lifestyle, of the rich and famous. I would rather live in a small apartment where I have money to help my friends and family than to live in a big house and you can't afford it. I would rather have a lifestyle that's conducive to pleasing God than trying to please a bunch of folks. I ain't trying to be grand. That's just not who I am. I'm just I'm a simple girl. I'm a type of young lady that like to lay in the grass and eat ice cream and act silly with a bunch of kids, whether they be mine or somebody else's. I'm tired of people trying to impress folks. I'm tired of name dropping. You ever have a conversation with somebody and every time you talk to them, it's who you know and where they been and what they did, and they name dropping like it's gonna make you say, "Oh, I'm not doing that." I'm really living this lifestyle to do one thing, please God. I'm living this lifestyle to do one thing, please God. I'm living this lifestyle other than pleasing God is to make sure my children and my household is functioning where there's laughter. I'm done. I'm not impressing people. If you want to cut your stress level down, get over people. Get delivered of people's opinions of you. Get delivered from what your family say. Get delivered from people putting their mouths on you. Who cares? I have gotten delivered from people a long time ago. There's so many people and they want to be delivered from drugs and alcohol, and that's a wonderful thing. But to be delivered from people is a quick fix to relieve your stress. To get delivered from people, I had a friend. I used to work at Bear Stearns years ago, and I used to work for this guy named Isaac. And Isaac would come to work every day with his old wingtip shoes draped up in masking tape, and people would laugh at Isaac all the time. And he would just come in there, and he was only like 5'3", and he was happy with his big old stomach, and good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm telling you, the young kids used to laugh at him, and they'd be like, "Yo, Isaac, don't you just go and get you some new shoes?" And and he would laugh. But one day, that man's portfolio came by my desk, and he had millions. You know why? Because it wasn't about impressing people. It wasn't about the name brand. It wasn't about the lifestyle that he lived. It was simply about the hidden pleasures in life that he got, that he could rest assured that, whoo, my inheritance is for my children and my wife is happy and I can pay my bills. But people get headaches every day trying to live a lifestyle that they can't afford. I'm not doing it. I'm going to give you a surprise. I'm about to knock y'all socks off. People be like, yo, Jamela, you know you always dress nice. You know where I shop at? Thrift store. I do. I shop wherever I feel like it. You know why? Because I'm not trying to impress people. I do what I want to do because I'm not trying to impress people. I got one store in Atlanta that I love, Ross. I'm in love with that place. People are like, you go to Bergdorf, you go to Neiman Marcus. Why? I don't have to impress people. I am free. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. One thing about the Spirit of the Lord is he will make you so confident in who you are until you realize that, you know what, it's not about that. It's about the character of a disposition of a person. It's about how you treat other people. But I do not live to impress people. I'm not living to impress my family. I love them. I'm not living to impress my friends. I love them. I'm living my lifestyle that God will be pleased with me. And men need to just get over it. I had this conversation with Calvin this morning about how people live every day stressed out, have headaches. They buy cars, the cars that they can't afford. They live in houses that they can't even afford the mortgage. Instead of saying, you know what, downsize and get something small and save your money so that you can live and go on vacation. Get over people's opinions and what they think you should have. If you think I should have it, then perhaps you need to just buy it. But since we're not living like that, let's live a life that is going to be pleasing to God. A modest life is nice. If you got the luxuries and you can live on that, good. But I hope you help somebody else too. So guess what? I died. And when I woke up, I was happy and I was whole because I realized living this life is more than just stuff. It's about pleasing God and making sure your family and friends are happy and finding happiness. And I'm going to find it and I'm going to keep it. And how you do that? You get over people. Do it. It's the best deliverance you could get in your life. Now let me get on this flight.